So are the Knicks about to come crashing back down to reality?
Yeah, I mean, not a good stretch. I mean, honestly, and the Knicks are what they are. Listen, they've been good at home. They've been terrible on the road, highlighted by the game that you saw in Charlotte on Monday night. I mean, when you don't have a healthy Kristaps Porzingis, when Hardaway Jr., who you gave a big-time contract as a restricted free agent, has been out for quite some time, as Eamon talked about, due to injury, the fact is the Knicks don't have a lot of quality depth to this team. So they're able to feed off the hometown crowd. When they go on the road, we've seen them go out and play, even when healthy, they haven't given you great performances on the road. I think this stretch, yes. I mean, I think could they see a significant downturn? Absolutely.
They can't win without Porzingis. It's very simple. Now, you may have been right on this, Moose, and I was a little, you know what, I'm not worried about Porzingis. I'm not that concerned about him constantly being banged up. When you start talking about the lower body, on a guy of his size, the way that he plays the game, it's cause for concern. And it's okay to rest him occasionally. He can't be missing this many games this early into the season. They can't win without him. You throw in the fact that Hardaway Jr. is not going to be there. Oh, by the way, even with them healthy, they struggle winning on the road. Oh, by the way, their schedule's getting tougher. Yeah, it's going to be a tough stretch. I think they're fortunate that their schedule was easy these last 5-6 games. But now without Porzingis, without Hardaway, schedule getting tougher, I think the Knicks are in big trouble.
Yeah, and listen, I know people hate to hear the name, but Phil Jackson was concerned about Kristaps Porzingis' health, right? It wasn't a doubting the talent, his ability on an NBA court. It was the inability for him to stay healthy on an NBA court in the style and fashion in which he played the game, because he plays more like a small forward in a big man's body. So that's the issue, and it's come to roost. Until Porzingis shows you that he can consistently stay healthy, it still remains out there.
And again, the balance here is, when do you look him in the eye and say, look, KP, you at 50% is a lot better than these other guys. I mean, again, he's the franchise player, and he's young still, but you need to win some games.
That's why the elbow thing wasn't a concern to me. The lower body, I'm concerned about. But again, to a point where you're sitting him out and you're losing basketball games. I mean, we grew up at a time we're watching Patrick Ewing go out there. He's not 100% every single night. He's playing every single game. Now, they don't do that nowadays, but you need him to play the majority of the games healthy, and that's not happening right now.
Right, but maybe it's the style of the game that he's playing, right? Maybe there needs to be some sort of an adjustment. It's not maybe necessarily a lack of effort. Maybe it's not necessarily not going out and playing 100%, but playing smarter, having an understanding of what you can do and what you can't do. He is a freakish athlete, there's no doubt, given his size, but saying, all right, maybe I don't need to go for the rebound. Maybe I don't need to go for the putback dunk, because maybe, just maybe, those type of plays are what's causing me to have these type of injuries, to where you have to be a smarter play on the court when you're using your athletic ability.
Well, this is obviously a subject that's not going away anytime soon from the Knicks.